take one of your feet.
Which one you want?
Doesn't matter. So are they not as painful as before, or are they still kind of tender?
No, not at all.
A lot better.
Not much better.
Have you bend? Yeah. We have never been to a winery, so this is going to be
What winery are you going to?
Cedar Creek in Martinsville.
Oh, yeah. I've never been to that one.
So they're having like a Queen tribute.
Oh, cool. I've been to Oliver's.
Have you?
Yes, that's kind of cool. And then I've been to Mellow Run. And then Huber's Winery down south.
Okay.
But I've made one before. And, yeah, I've made one. They made fun of me because I couldn't say possum trot, and it turned out it was possum twat. So that's what I call the wine I make, is possum twat. But I make what's called country wines. They're like fruit wines that aren't grapes. Like,
Yeah.
And dandelion wine, berry wines, and stuff like that. So.
Is this one you drop something on?
No, the other one.
This one, okay. That one's starting to crack a little. And now, did you trim these at all?
Yes.
Okay. I thought you had.
Yeah.
Were they easier to trim?
Yes.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I don't know how to trim my own nails. You know, there's no instruction on that. I mean, I suppose I could look on YouTube or something, and or you know, you could tell me for that matter. But it's like I just and see the angle that you're doing it. It seems like it would be so much easier.
It is. We can see an angle that we can't only do our own.
Right.
Is that tender?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So is this one that you couldn't trim? Or did you trim this one too? Do you remember?
No, I did not trim that one.
Okay. So it looked a little bit longer than the others.
Yeah.
That okay?
Mm-hmm. Yep, just do what you have to do. If you hurt me, I'll let you know.
Got that piece out of there. Cut that piece out. So how often do you think you use this? Pretty much each day or just every
Pretty
other
much.
day?
No, pretty much twice a day. There were, I'm trying to think of how many times I did not use it. Probably 3 or 4 mornings that I didn't use it, and maybe 6 or 7 nights that
Yeah.
I didn't use it. But it's like the next morning I would use it, or if I didn't do it in the morning because I was running late, I made sure to do it at night. So I didn't ever skip a day, but I skipped applications.
Yeah. Okay, got your skin. You should have looked at your toe, the pictures last time. We'll have to compare them when we're done.
Okay. And see, I really don't notice a difference except they don't hurt.
Yeah.
And it's probably because it's been so gradual.
Yeah.
It's not like a drastic overnight thing. Not
Right.
like getting a haircut. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? It's different.
Now, are you putting it on each toe?
Yes.
Okay. I always like to see the transformations when they start. Eventually, your toenails will start thinning using that nail mycosis. That way they won't be as thick. Yeah, I don't think these are near as thick as what they used to be. Was this one pretty long?
Yes.
You know how I can tell?
How's that?
This little piece of skin right here. A lot of times on long toenails, that will start growing out. So hopefully that will like push back in there.
Okay. I can't see it. I can see it.
You can't.
Oh,
That little piece.
Okay.
Yep. That's one indication when nails are real long. Dropped that, didn't I? Yeah, this looks like night and day.
Cool.
You did a good job cutting them.
Oh, thank you. I have nippers that are kind of like that.
That's the best thing to trim your toenails with.
Well, because a couple of those toenails were so curved.
Yeah.
that Fingernail clippers, or, toenail clippers just wouldn't go around it.
Yeah. Stuff is cold, isn't it?
Yeah, but in a way it feels good. It feels a little bit refreshing.
Yeah.
I love the jets. Maybe someday I'll grow up and I'll play with stuff like that. Nah, I'm not gonna grow up.
It's
I
no
may get
fun.
old, but I'm not gonna grow up.
It's no fun once we grow up. Gotta be a kid at heart.
I'm just childish at heart. I'm not a kid at heart. I'm childish at heart. I should have called the bank to make sure that card would go through. Remember last time
Oh,
we had such
yeah.
an issue with that. Even though you saw the balance, it's like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, that was crazy. No, I'm not gonna do it while you're recording.
I can stop here. Hang on just a second. I'm gonna go do so much running today. I've only got a short amount of time to do it before we have to leave tonight.
Oh, yeah. Well, I appreciate you doing that extra appointment.
Oh, you're welcome.
Very much appreciate it.
It was no problem.
Thank you again. And they look so good.
And your fingers aren't sore.
No, but oh my gosh, that man made my fingers so sore. It's like down in there, just really.
Yeah. I just can't believe the difference.
You were the one that caused it.
Yeah, but you're using your stuff though. That makes even a bigger difference. Tickle. All right, this is probably going to be the worst part.
My phone where I'm gonna leave it.
I can't hardly sit through this part. All right, you're lucky. Your feet's not that bad.
Wait, do you see this one?
Is it bad?
It's, yeah, see that big callus?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that callus is not that great.
I have stuff that would probably take that away.
Oh, really?
It's the same line as the imperial feet,
Oh, yeah?
but you cannot use it more than 3 times a day. Or a week.
Oh.
Sorry. You're like 3 times a day.
God, I have hard enough time with 3. That feels really good.
I love the scrub. All right, go ahead and put that one back in. I'm gonna rinse my hands off real quick. All right, I'll take your other one.
See that big callus on my, yeah, right there.
Yep. That's a big one. Okay, go ahead and bend your knee. A little bit more. There we go. Wow. Now, did you trim these?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but see, this is my left, and I'm right-handed, and so trying to get those clippers.
Yep.
Or nipples
Around
or
there?
whatever, and I have to do it like backwards, you know, like hold the handle right there and
Yes.
that way. So yeah, I didn't do a very good job on that end.
This one you may have short enough. Go ahead and relax your foot. There you go. And this is the one you dropped something on?
Mm-hmm.
Right there in the middle?
Yep.
Sorry. I think it might be tender right in there.
No, the end of the nail file hit me behind my other toe.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, the toe isn't tender.
I wonder if it was the edge.
I don't know. It doesn't hurt and it's not tender, so do whatever you need to do. Yeah, after that first appointment, it was like a world of difference.
Good.
I mean, I could walk without pain.
That's what I like to hear.
A small child accidentally stepped on my toe.
I remember you telling me that.
And I saw it coming and I just braced and it's like,
You're like, what just happened?
that didn't hurt.
And just think that doctor wanted to take your toenails off.
I know. Nope, not doing it.
Do you drop something on this one?
Mm-mm. Not that I know of.
Okay.
I may have stubbed it or...
How long has it been since you've been in? Do we do 6 weeks?
I think 6 or 8 weeks. I can look here and find out. June 26th.
So, you've been, what, about a month and a half?
3, 4, 5. It's been about 6 weeks. So you don't think you have to put acrylic on them?
I don't think so. I want to look at the pictures when we're done and see, but I feel like this is kind of opened up a little bit.
I've never had acrylic anything, so I don't know.
So you put a strip of acrylic at the backs, and the goal is for it to hopefully keep the toenail wide.
Oh, okay, so it's
So
kind of like a
does it-
brace.
Yeah, so it doesn't like pinch in, but I almost feel like it's widened out.
Okay,
But
cool.
if you can like not trim them next time so I can see how they're growing.
Oh,
Because I feel like this might be a good good length, and if that's like your true length, you wouldn't need it.
okay. That's fine. I didn't know what you were thinking on that, so
That's
I wasn't
okay.
sure.
You were just excited that you were able to trim your toenails.
All I had to was cutting a hole in my sock.
That's tender, you let me know.
Mm-mm. That's fine.
Okay. And trim this little piece on this side.
Do whatever you have to do.
Because this side, it looks like is attached, but this one's not. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
I was surprised that toenail didn't turn black and fall off, and because I just knew it was going,
When you hit it real bad, yeah.
and it didn't. It's like, cool.
What did you drop on it? Do you remember?
Frozen chicken.
Oh gosh, of all things. And that's like a piece of cement hitting your toe.
Yep. It just came flying right out of the freezer. Landed right on my toe. Hop around the kitchen and cuss, carry home, get mad and stomp feet.
Where do you think you guys will go to eat?
No, I don't know. There's a Mexican restaurant that she really likes.
Oh, is
and
there?
They have really good margaritas.
Ah.
And her mother might come with us, so her mom likes steak, so I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
It might be McDonald's for all I know. Which is fine. I don't care.
Sorry.
Just get to spend time with my bud.
Yeah. One of my clients, we've become really good friends, and she's going to help me tomorrow during the parade. Sorry. This is the torturing part. It's hard not to laugh, isn't it?
No, Joe.
I will give you a little sample of that callus stuff if you think you'll try it. It won't take very much, and then I'll tell you how to use it,
Okay.
but no more than 3 times a week.
Okay.
And we'll see how you do with that.
Okay.
Because it works for corns as well.
Now, what's the difference between a callus and a corn?
The callus is like an area that's calloused up because of pressure. A corn is like a little hard piece of skin. There's like a core.
Oh.
And usually the doctors will take a scalpel and just cut it out. It's painless the way I've seen it done. But sometimes when you have one, we can file that spot out and then try to pick that centerpiece out.
Oh. So what's the difference between a corn and a planter's wart?
So a
Because a planter's wart is kind of the same thing, isn't it?
No, a planter's wart is contagious. So we're not supposed to work on anybody's got a planter's wart because they're so highly contagious.
Oh.
So a planter is the bottom of your foot.
Right.
And it's got the little black dots, but it's like blood vessels is what you see.
Oh.
Yep. I'm going to take your other foot.
Oh, the other one.
I'm just going to have you put this flat for a minute. I'm going to look at it one more time. Yeah, and if you think about it, like even when I used to go and get pedicures, you don't think about the places that have done a pedicure with someone who's got a plantar wart. And if they don't sanitize, then you got a crack in your skin, you're gonna end up getting it. So that's why a lot of times when you go to a public pool, They also have you wear shoes.
Yeah. I didn't know it was contagious.
Yeah.
Okay.
Planner's ward and athlete's feet is contagious.
I knew athletes.
Yeah. I went to a place that did massages, and one of the girls thought she had athlete's feet, but she was running around with no shoes and socks on carpet and bare floor. So anybody that took their shoes off could have potentially got it. So now I'm even more cautious where I walk around that.
Right. Yeah, I knew athlete's foot was. I didn't know.
Yeah, planner's ward, yep. Yep, so if you have a crack in your skin and you step or you're in a contaminated basin, that can potentially go into the crack of your skin and you get a plantar wart. Or you carry it in your system. Yep.
And why doesn't that tickle? That actually feels good.
Probably if I did a lighter touch with that.
Yeah, that tickles.
So they've taught us that a firmer touch doesn't tickle as bad. So I try to do firmer.
Yeah. It feels really good. And the water and the foot massage, and I'm like,
You should turn the massager on.
I would fall asleep.
That's okay.
Seriously.
Turn it on. And then you can recline back.
I just recline back.
You have to just hold it.
Oh, there we go.
Yep.
And it sits down.
Yep. Your seat's gonna air up in a minute.
If I snore too loudly, just nudge me.
Take your other one. And you can bend that one if you need to.
that shakes my head. It's like, I'm surprised you don't hear rattling, like heart's loose or something. I will need some coffee after this. Did you ever study like reflexology or anything?
I
Did
haven't.
they touch on that in?
Yeah, no, you have to be like, you got to get a certificate for it. I think we kind of, I won't say dabbled in it, where they just kind of explained where everything is in the feet. I don't know if it would pay for me to go through the course and get a certificate.
I just wonder. I know a lot of people put a lot of faith and stock in reflexology. I've never had a whole lot of luck with it though.
I mean, I've read up on it, and it said some people will say it's the best thing ever, and other ones say there's no benefit. So that's why I'm just like, do I spend the money and it be a what if, you know?
Oh, yeah. I'm not saying that it hasn't worked for me. I'm just saying it's not always consistent.
Yeah.
You know, like squeeze your big toe for a toothache or